Hello guys, welcome to Charities Bible USA, your number one channel. The third, oh gosh, there's a very big truck here. I don't know if he's gonna give me the way. I'm trying. Oh yeah, there, I got it. Trying to get into the highway. You have to be very careful. So I hope you're doing fine. I'm going to work today. I'm going to work at 2 to 7. So I was like, let me just do a video. It's very hot. It looks very hot, right? But it's very cold out there. It's still cold, but so let's see. Have you subscribed to Charities Bible USA, your number one channel? I hope you have, guys. It's a new year, and I know that people are busy trying to take their kids back to school. Today is when our Christine went to school today. The others are gonna join tomorrow. So our school opens like pretty fast, and then the year continues, you know. So I know that everybody is thinking, if you have kids, you're thinking about how they're gonna go to school, you're thinking about your bills and everything, which is okay because everything is for a season. And then that's how it goes, guys. So I'm, like I said, I am going to work. I'm not going like to my regular work. I'm just going for training. They normally have some trainings that they have us do, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I was like, let me touch base, see how you guys are doing, see how the year is taking you. Mine is not very bad, but I haven't done much because my routine is I go to work the day that I come from work, especially if I have worked Friday, Saturday and Sunday. That whole Monday is my rest day. I rest. And then Tuesday I do the work, the housework. I still have to do my housework. I told you guys here there are no house girls. I do my housework, and then if I have work I can go to on Wednesday. I signed up to be working an extra day in my job. That way I don't have so many days that I'm off. I'm gonna see how that goes for the next few months and see if I'm gonna stick to that schedule or I'm gonna change it. You know, you try, and then if it works out, then you move on with it. If you don't work out, you move on. You just leave it, you know. So that's kinda where I am right now. I just received very sad news from my sister. There's a friend. I wouldn't call her a friend. She was younger than us, and she has passed away. She lives here in the US. I don't know why. And that makes me think and appreciate life more. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm able to go to work, or not even to go to work, guys. I have just woken up in the morning, and you know, I was able to get out of my bed. I thank God for that, because we cannot take anything for granted. Because young people, you never know your day. Young people are dying, older people are dying, you know, and you know, sometimes we always question ourselves, but at the end of the day, what I think about life is that we belong to a higher power there, and God has He has the right to pick what He wants. You know, it's like the way you go to your farm, you see a good fruit, you pick it up. That's how I think life and death goes about. So what I can say is it's good to celebrate what you have. Celebrate life, celebrate every day that you wake up, even if it's hard. You know, January is hard. There was someone, I saw a post on Facebook that was saying that people have celebrated so much and they are waiting for January. January is here, but by the grace of God, everything should be okay, guys. Everything should be okay. So let me turn my camera and see where I'm going. It looks very sunny, but it is it looks very sunny, but it is cold. It's cold. So today was kind of a very disoriented day, because I'm not used to going to work so much during the day. So I had to wake up, do my daughter's hairs, just hold it. That way they can be smart when they are going to school tomorrow. And that's one of the things that you're not going to have when you come here in the US. Like, you won't have the luxury of taking your kids to the salon. So it's good for you when you're coming, you know at least how to hold. If you have a baby girl, or you are expecting to have a baby, or even your own hair, you have you know how to manage it. you know how to maybe do a blow dry, you know how you can hold someone's, you know, your own hair, or you can do, you know, simple things. And then another thing, you find that you will be so much accustomed to putting on wigs. Like you will be so much accustomed. Like I had so many, but then one time after wearing so many wigs, I settled on one. So that's just my signature look, and I don't change it. So when that one is old, I just go and buy a new one, and that's it. And that's how I want my hair to be throughout. So you can decide, you want your own look, the one that you want to have for a long time, or are you going to be changing or whatever. It depends on you. But at the end of the day, when you come here in the US, you will not have the luxury of going to the salon like the way you go to the salon in Africa. You know, in Africa, you can go to the salon even out there. You know, outside there, there's someone who has opened a really little stall and they're doing hair. You just go there and you have your hair done. Now here, when you want to go to a salon, the first thing that you need to do, you have to book an appointment. The next thing, you have to have money, because it's not cheap. It is expensive to do hair here in the US, especially. Like when I used to do hair, I used to do hair. I had some people who were coming, but then they stopped coming. I don't know why. They stopped coming. Maybe they found other people where to go. I used to charge a weave, just a simple weave, $60. That was the cheapest. $60 to $100. That was how much I would charge, depending on whatever. I think I ended up doing $100 per piece. So you find that that's something that you have to invest on. You know that you have to budget that this is what I have to spend on hair. But you find that for me, because I really know how to do hair, I can do Christine's hair, I can do all my girls' hair, and I also have my best friend that I do her hair, and I do appreciate her because she still comes for me to do her hair. So it's some things that you have to plan that you're going to have to do without when you come here in the US, because you know you'll see all those styles, most of them, and the hair industry has really grown, whereby you find that there are so many types of hairs that have come up. We have even braided wigs, we have wigs that look like lines, you know, we have curly wigs. Like there are so many you can choose from. So it's not like before whereby you didn't have a variety. Right now you have a variety, and you don't have an excuse to say that you're not going to have your hair done. Another thing is that you don't buy from the very expensive stores. It's like if I want to buy something like a wig, I go to Amazon, because when I go to Amazon, there's variety. There's a store that I used to go to. We have local stores here in Wichita, but you find that when you go to buy there, when you compare their wigs and you compare the ones that you're going to buy online, you find that they're costly. The only thing that you have advantage with is that you can try on, but it's when you go to those stores, I don't know, for some reason, if you went and bought a wig and you didn't like it, you cannot return it. They don't let you return it. But if you buy from Amazon and you went, so what was I saying? So when I started working in the hospital, I stopped going to have manicures and pedicures. I can do a pedicure, but not really having my nails painted or anything, because in the hospital you have to wash your hands like a million times. You're washing, you're using hand sanitizer and whatever, and the hands tend to become very dry. And I realized that if I had my manicure done, after 3 days it would chip off, and I do not like my nails when they are chipped off. So I decided, instead of having my nails done and paying all that money, and then after 3 days I can see some edges that are chipped off, then I'm not going to have my nails done, which is, I transferred it to my daughter, so I take them to have their nails done, which is okay for me. So there's, you know, when you leave or when you stay here, and depending on the job that you're doing, you will decide on what suits you and what doesn't suit you. That's how I see, especially when you come and live here in the US, because you have to get used to something. Like somewhere you have to get used to something. What else should I talk about? So those are kind of the main things, but most of the time is that when you want to buy stuff or whatever, most of the things now have become online. So you just go and buy your stuff online and you're good to buy. But you can have a bad habit whereby every time you are buying, And if you become a buyer every time of online, you find that you will end up spending a lot of money, because you never know when you have spent and when you have not spent. That's a good person. He has let me pass. So I kind of have reached. I need to look for parking. Gosh. I need to look for where to park my car. There's a place there that I can park, but I didn't come properly. So I need to go this way. Go this way. I'm looking for an area in my car, because today we are not going to work, we are going to the office. And I'm not sure where to park. Eat beef. Park over there. I can park over here. So many cars, oh gosh. Trying to park my car, guys. I'm trying to be very careful not to hit other people's cars. I did good. Yes, to park my car. So guys, I just wanted to have a talk before I went to work. But I wish you have a good month. It's January. It's a challenging month, but I wish you that you have a good month. I'm going to see you in another video very soon. So thank you and God bless you.